Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, today we are going to be starting the flower fairy, and I'm going to be starting up here in these flowers right here. And I'm not sure what the color is. I think it was number 27. Let me look. 894. Is the color. So yeah, and before we get started, I'm gonna open up day number, I gotta get back because this is kind of long, number 14 of my little advent calendar tea. Let's see what flavor we have today. It says fresh and fragrant Earl Grey with a hint of vanilla. Yum. And it's called Earl Grey Cream. Whoop. Come on, guys. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Well, I will have to make some of that later to have. So, very nice. Because I love Earl Grey, but I've never had it with a vanilla flavor. So we will try that a little bit later. Oh, goodness. So let us start stitching. I have to get everything organized because, you know, it's the theme of the day. I am not organized today at all. And this time I am using the needles that came with the kit. So I'll get you in as close as I possibly can. Here we go. And the symbol is that purple symbol. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so glad it's today, because yesterday was a nightmare. But yeah, it was pretty much a nightmare. Yeah. So it had snowed, oh, just maybe an inch before I went to work. And it was, in fact, starting to melt. And I went to work. Maybe an hour and a half later, it started snowing, and the temperature dropped. And it snowed, and it snowed, and it snowed. And then about 5 o'clock-ish, there was like, we saw the ambulance and the police and maybe the sheriff's department and a fire engine all go, what I thought was racing up the hill. And so I went back to listening to my audiobook, waiting for people to show up, no big deal. And I happened to look to my left, and lo and behold, the cop car was, now it's dark, so the cop car was stopped maybe a half a block away from where our store is, and people were stopped, and I thought, well, maybe they just had an accident, you know, because it was kind of slick out there or something. Well, come to find out, there was an 8-car pileup, but I mean, it wasn't, it was more of an 8-car bumper car thing, you know, where people just kind of slid and ran into each other. No big deal. So they had, and that's a mountain pass where that's at. So from, let's call it 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock, they had that all closed off. And people were not going up the hill. The plow finally showed up. People were in my parking lot and the parking lot across the way at the actual truck stop, parked and waiting because nobody could go up the hill and nothing was coming down except for the plow. Oh yeah, this went on, and I brushed my car off 2, possibly 3 times before I ever got out of there. And I got out of there on time. They start letting people go up and down. And, oh my goodness, it was just something else. Yeah, it was pretty slick. And my daughter, she went to Greeley, which is about, we're going to call it a three-hour drive from here, and with her dad to go see her aunt. Got a piece of fuzz there. So they were on their way coming back, but they didn't hit snow until they got, maybe 60 miles from home. They didn't go on that 285 where the accident thing was at. And they just kind of got people organized and drove them down the road, because nothing was really hurt or damaged. Everybody was just kind of spinning out, so they had to wait and get that all together. I was like, oh my gosh, can I please go home, please? Oh, yeah. So they finally got home, and my grandson he's in the band there at the middle school. So they had a band concert last night at the school, so I have no idea. But I'm sure I will hear a report the rest of the day somewhere. I haven't talked to my daughter yet. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, it was just thick snow. I had it covered my shoes. I mean, up to my, 4 inches above my ankles as I was, get out of the car and everything, and get to the house. And I did not go to the grocery store last night. I was not stop and go. I wasn't paying anything. I just wanted to go home. Yeah. But we had hot coffee waiting for everybody that wanted it or whatever, and they were more prepared than I was, because I had no idea it was going to snow quite that much. I mean, it just kind of nothing, and by the time I left for work, it was starting to melt off. I'm like, okay, well, that was cool. Okay, no big deal. Yeah, right. But I didn't have any problem coming home. There was nobody on the road, so I just drove out, got on the road, made a turn, went to my house, and parked it. That was as exciting as it got for me, because I was not going anywhere else. I know when to stay home. I don't have to go see what's going on anywhere. I can remember days of when we used to get in the car or the truck and go see what's going on in town and blah, blah, blah. No. I'm going home. I fixed myself a cup of tea. I had out some, what do you call it? Red chili. I had taken that out before I left for work. Some that I had made, a couple weeks ago or so. And heated that up, and that's what I had for dinner. I didn't want to do anything else, so may have another bowl today, as far as that goes. Or make, a beef burrito or something. But, yeah, I'm not playing. I'm too old to play like that. No. I count myself lucky for getting home, Oops. This is kind of a bigger area than I gave it credit for. But I wanted to start this. I just thought it was cute. I think I'll save that one with the trees or the other wreath for my Christmas winter Saturday. And go from there. But hopefully this will be easy to stitch. It has some bigger areas in it. So, a little bit bigger areas and not... I mean, there might be a little confetti here and there, but nothing too terrible. I may go and order a couple of the other ones, other fairies. So, how's your week going? Mine was just kind of a bad show. I left out the bad words, because, yeah. But I thought if it starts snowing before I leave, and I have to, wipe that car off again, I swear I'm going to lose it, And not to mention I had to mop the floor a couple times, but just in one area, where people came through, and they kind of have to take 2 or 3 steps there before they get to a rug. So, yeah, that area always gets to be the worst. But we made it. And no, I still haven't talked to my daughter about the, the Christmas, whoops, I took that right into the same one that I just put it through. Okay, we'll just do it backwards. Dork. Come on. Seriously? Yeah, I haven't talked to her, so. Oh, crap. You are killing me today, Thread. You're just getting me. All discombobulated here. I don't even know if I can get that. Hang on. We're going to find out, I guess. I don't know if I can get that rethreaded or not. Oh, shoot. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. I don't want to pull too hard. I might break that needle. They're a little more spindly than the 11 count needles. Well, we got that fixed. And just one more, and we can just move right along, right? Okay. Hang on. I'll tie it in a knot here in a little bit. And put that needle someplace where I don't lose it. I got my little lotus. I don't have any cutesy animal things. Well, I do have my... Where is he? Oh, here he is. My little panda bear. But, yeah. He's got actual cherries with him. Or tomatoes or something. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna... Whoops. Take it easy today and just not push it. I still got snow in my yard from when it snowed 2 weeks ago, just because the sun does not the sun does not shine in that area, so it takes forever for snow to get melted off. But roads have been fine up until yesterday, so I have no idea what it's going to be like today. It's supposed to be in the 40s. By Sunday, it's going to be 50 degrees. Okay. Figure that one out. If it would just act like December and stay cold and keep moving. We'll just get through this. Silly thimble. So let's see if I can get a couple of these, what do you call them, little flowers done. They seem to have like 5 or 7 different colors. Come on. You know, in them, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I may jump down there and work on that mouse. I don't know. But see, there's some nice big areas there, so not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. I need one like that I don't have to I'm just using my let's open a package scissors. Maybe. I get it to, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Whoops. Forgot what I was doing. But it shouldn't take too horribly long to get these things stitched, and it's a partial, so yay! Love it. And I like a little bit bigger areas because sometimes that confetti just sends me over the edge. Whoops. These are good for cutting plastic, but they sure are not good for cutting thread or material. Or seriously. Finally, got it. And those aren't really bad scissors, it's just that I couldn't see to cut it. So anybody got any plans for this weekend? Doing anything the weekend before Christmas? I don't know. I don't think I'll be going to my daughter's house today for diamond painting. That won't happen. So we'll see what it's like tomorrow. We may or may not be able to get there. So we will see. Other than that, Christmas winter Saturday is all I got on my repertoire, which works for me. More time to stitch. Trying to hold this thing as still as possible. I had to kind of crunch it up because I can't stand that stiff fabric. Especially on a 14 count, it just drives me nuts. I like to be able to hang on to it, and I gotta turn it. Sorry, guys. I was stitching on, what did I stitch on yesterday? That butterfly waterfall thing. And I was looking at the needle. I'm like, why isn't this going straight through the fabric? That sucker had a bow in it. You'd think that I had been stitching through concrete the way that thing was bent. I was like, what the heck? I told you I have a heavy hand. And it happens. Oh, come on. Seriously. Are you kidding me? Some days. We're getting it together, guys. We'll have it together before, you know. Maybe. Some days I can just stitch to who wouldn't have it, and then others, something happens. One thing right after another. Oh, goodness. Well, guys, I think that is going to be about it for today. Let me get this puppy where it needs to be. Almost there. It's kind of a pretty pink. It's kind of a bubblegum pink. Maybe it's kind of like a peach. I don't know if it's showing in the camera. It's not exactly pink, but I got all these surrounding colors. I can't make a good judgment call. So that's like one flower right in there. So there's 1, 2, 3 more. If I could just talk. 3 more symbols there. Maybe 4. Maybe 5. So they're not too terribly detailed. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.